If I got paid today and I had 7 days to book a holiday, this is exactly what I'd be doing. I'm Rob, I work in travel, and I spend my days deep in holiday data. What people are searching, what people are booking, what's getting sneakily cheaper. And these are my payday predictions as a holiday expert, and more importantly, exactly how I'd use them if I was booking right now. 1. City breaks will soar. Short trips are crazy popular in 2026. And I'm seeing loads of demand because people want a quick break without burning loads of annual leave. And when flights price dynamically, weekends get expensive really fast. So midweek is currently where the value sits on city breaks. And if I was booking one right now, I'd be looking at a midweek break in Prague, Lisbon, or Barcelona. And I'd try and line them up with a May bank holiday so you can stretch your time off without paying peak prices. 2. Turkey will see a surge of bookings. Turkey keeps popping up in the data for one reason: value. Because you're getting 5-star all-inclusive holidays for the same price as what you'd pay for 3-star elsewhere. And interestingly, according to the data, the longer the transfer, the cheaper the holiday. So if I was booking this week, I'd be looking at Alanya. Because yes, the transfer is definitely longer, but that's exactly why the price drops on some seriously good 5-star all-inclusive hotels. 3. May holidays will have their moment. May is a perfect crossover for holidays. And I'm seeing some pretty nuts prices in some destinations where the weather is already properly warm. Airlines and hotels haven't quite pushed up the prices yet in line with peak demand, but that demand is now starting to build. So if I was booking today, I would lock in a holiday in May in somewhere like Morocco or Egypt, Tunisia or Turkey. Because they're hot, reliable, and still really good value before summer kicks in. 4. All-inclusive will dominate. With prices creeping up at home, people want control, and all-inclusive gives you that control on holiday. And in the searches, I'm seeing more and more people filter for it straight away instead of treating it like a luxury upgrade. So if I was booking this week, I would be booking one of these hotels, because they get everything right when it comes to all-inclusive, often for a pretty nuts price too. 5. Last minute bookings will spike. There's a real wait and see behaviour with holidaymakers right now. People are watching prices, then jumping in to book as soon as they drop. And when airlines and hotels need to fill seats and rooms close to departure, that's when prices on package holidays suddenly start to dip. So if I was going for pure value, I would actually wait and book about 7 days before departure, possibly even later than that. It's risky, but when it works, it really works. And I should say, please only do this if you're prepared and in a position to take that risk with booking a holiday on a whim. 6. People will treat themselves. There's definitely a bit of a go-on-then mindset in the UK right now, and I personally think it might be tied to the cost of living creeping up again. Because people know prices are only going one way, so they're locking in the good prices now before they go up. So if I was booking this week, I'd probably stretch my budget a little bit if I could, book a better hotel or a nicer room, and lock it in before the prices inevitably climb over the next few weeks. So they're the 6 places I'd personally be putting my money this payday. But let me know in the comments, where are you putting your money? And drop me a follow and I'll keep digging through the data so you never overpay on a holiday.